deep three. Oh, yeah!
Here we go.
Corey Kispert is nice.
The fight's about to begin.
So many uniforms. 5th year in the league. Corey Kispert from the Wizards joining us now. That is like so many uniforms in a quick clip. Is that a Catan game behind you? What is happening right now?
You bet it is.
Oh my God.
And I'm glad you guys picked that up. That's big time.
How many hours have you spent on that game before you even get to the basketball?
Countless, and multiple like tables flipped, temper tantrums, all that. Yeah, it's one of the best games ever.
Clearly,
I'm a big gamer. I have never even heard of Catan.
No, this
Really?
is like sitting at a table game. Like
This is board
this is
games.
not videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old school.
I want in. If it makes me flip a table, I want in.
It'll get you there. It'll
We're
get
gonna
you
do a
there.
Catan. We're gonna do the whole thing. By the way, but everything else, how's the thumb? How's rehab going? Like, how much longer do you expect to be out?
Yeah, the thumb's doing well. Surprisingly, like quick recovery for how, like, I mean, it's a broken bone, and so I didn't really know what to expect. But things are going really, really well. I've gotten in 5s in practice, 3s, live shooting, all of that. So I'm expecting a really quick recovery from today. Only a few more days, I think.
Yeah, Corey, in that game that you got injured, you had 19 points in that one, and you guys were able to break a 14-game losing streak. Tell me the mentality of the team when you're going through the challenges of a season like this. Like, did you guys enjoy that win at all, or is it more of a sigh of relief in trying to build on that win and continue to go?
Yeah, did we enjoy that win? Like, of course we did. After 14 games, yeah, I mean, we're scrapping and clawing right now for everything, and to come out hot like that and actually finish the game, we're actually really good in the first quarter as a team, and we tend to let go of the rope pretty quickly. And so the emphasis we've had over the last, I guess month and a half has just been to not let go of the rope and continue fighting. I was hurt. We won a game in Memphis 2 nights ago that we were down by 20 in the second quarter. And those are the kind of games that build confidence as a team, especially in the position that we're in as an organization. Lou and Chandler, like you guys know, those kind of games just happen to fall into your lap. You could be down 20, but if you just keep playing and you keep playing hard and you keep working with each other and you don't let go, oftentimes those games kind of get a lot closer without you even expecting it.
Yeah, and you guys have quietly won 2 of the last 4, and you see the leaps made from Sar and from George. Do you see this team kind of trending in the right direction, approaching the new year?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what this is all about, is trending in the right direction. We have a lot of guys who are, not even old enough to drink yet, and they're playing and they're growing and they're developing. And so trends is the perfect word for it. Things like I mentioned of, not letting go of the rope, playing hard on defense, paying attention to your scouting report and executing our coverages. Like, those are the things that really matter, that when guys get experience and have games under their belt, are really going to, pay off down the road. And so, yes, 2 of the last 4, a lot better offensively, a lot better defensively, like numbers wise. Those are things we look at to kind of project ourselves out into the future.
Yeah, and you're talking about the small things that's necessary to get on the right track, and you're one of the longest tenured guys with the Wizards right now. What do you think from your point of view? What does it take to get you guys back on track to be a playoff contending team?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with any rebuilding organization, unfortunately, for going through those losses over and over again, it's time, and there's no way to really escape that. Every organization that's in a rebuild needs time, and so that's part of it. That's number one in the equation, and it's building the right habits. It's translating them to the court. We can be perfect in practice. We can look like all-stars in practice and try to build those habits when we're in the gym and get working on your game and putting in those hours by yourself. But that has to translate onto the court. So when we're going through periods of time where we're losing, multiple games in a row, or we lost a couple close ones, or maybe we ran off a couple wins in the stretch, like, the habits need to remain the same. And we have to all challenge each other and ourselves, like 1 through 15, to continue to push and continue to, build and grow. Like, this season's so long and there's easy to have lulls and ups and downs. But the habits are what you maintain throughout all of it. And, through these games where you're building and you're growing in a couple of summers, this team can look completely different. We've been in this rebuild process for maybe a year and a half, 2 years now. So I think the clock is ticking a lot faster than what people think. And I think this team can turn it around a lot quicker than people think too.
Corey, switching gears here a little bit. I'm a huge coffee fan, and I see you're launching your own coffee
Cheers.
brand. There it is, baby.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. How does an NBA player get into the coffee business?
Yeah, it kind of all started by at random. I've spent the last couple of years of my career kind of just thinking about ways that I can fill my time, hobbies. What am I interested in? What do I like to do off the court? And coffee is a huge one of those pillars. I love to drink it. I drink 4 to 6 cups a day, probably.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
And
crap.
sorry. It's like might as well put some energy into it if I'm going to drink it all day and make some money off of it rather than pay other people for theirs. And it's been something that's been on the back burner for a really long time. And now that I feel like I'm kind of at a point in my career where I have 2 feet settled in the NBA, I feel like I know who I am. I know what kind of player I am. I know what kind of player I can be. I'm not just solely focused on being an NBA player and sticking. It felt like a really good time to transition and focus my energy somewhere else. And so the coffee company has been in the works for a while now. My business partner, he has a few coffee shops and a roastery in Spokane where I went to school. And he reached out to me in the middle of at the end of the season last year, and asked if I had any interest in working with him in any capacity. And through a bunch of meetings and talking with him, we kind of came up with this idea to start my own thing. And he's going to be roasting my beans for me and kind of doing the marketing and the building and the growing kind of on my own. So it's a lot of hands-on stuff. Really putting a lot of work into it. And I'm really proud of what's to come. We're on track to launch and actually start selling beans at the end of January. So
Awesome.
we're on the right track and we're on the final stretch.
Roasting my beans just
Sign
sounds
me
funny.
up.
I'll be using that for the rest of the day, Corey, and I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
good.
By the way, hurry back. Come back because we have 1,000 more questions for you, but we don't have the time, and so we're gonna have you back ASAP. Thank you.
Yes, man.
Appreciate it, Corey.
Ever call me ma'am again. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back.
Run it back, yeah. Run it over, run it back, yeah, yeah.